Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Band Together Leadership Seminars. My name is Paul Everts. You can reach my email address, and I wish you would. It's BAND, the number 2 together, bandtogether at Comcast.net. Or please visit our website, which is conductingmylife.com, where you can see our beautiful book. Please go to Amazon.com, see if you can order the book there. If not, I have books in my garage, and contact me and we can make a deal, and I'll get you one as soon as I can. Also, go to the curriculum tab in Conducting My Life, and you'll see that I'm part of the John Maxwell Leadership team. Maxwell Leadership. I can certified to be a coach, a trainer, a speaker, using John Max materials, and of course other materials that help the experience grow for us. Please, I went down to Visalia. I had a great time on the 30th of April. We served 75 people there. We had people from the Sheriff's Department, Tulare County. We had people from Kuya Healthcare. It was a great day. We're ready to do another one. So again, do contact us, and I have references for you, and I look forward to being with you and serving you. We're recording this on the 28th of June at 7:27 p.m. here in hot Roseville, California. Holy smokes, it's a hot here in Roseville, California. So what we're doing is we're working on the book, 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader by John Maxwell. I've used John Maxwell material from 1997 now, so it's like my 25th anniversary using John Maxwell material. I love him. I love what he has to say. He simplified it, makes it easy access. Used it exclusively for my high school students when I taught high school from 1989 to 2021. And we used John Maxwell material to help us grow as leaders. I just think he's just outstanding. He and Stephen Covey and the Bible. Those are my 3 go-tos. So we're reading through a book, 21 Indispensable Qualities of Being a Leader. I don't read the whole book because I don't want Dr. Maxwell to get mad at me. Go buy the book. Information is in the descriptor on the bottom there. Also, you know what? Do us a favor. Subscribe. I don't know how to make money on YouTube. I'm learning how to make money on YouTube. This is not meant to be a moneymaker. I would love to, though. Don't get me wrong, man. I want to make money, but I don't know. But again, I understand that we're supposed to get our subscription up. We need to get our likes up, I guess. Share this. Love it. It's not harmful. It's so funny when I see I don't like it. It's because you don't like me. And you got to understand, if you don't like me, that is your problem, not my problem. I don't own you. So I don't get you to like me. That is not my goal. However, so it's pretty funny when I look at it. Yeah, you like the sound of your own voice. Not really.
I wish I had a deeper voice. I wish I could. No, I don't really like the sound of my own voice.
So anyway, I'm just to let you know. Go ahead, put the thumb down, make yourself, and then suck it. And then suck on your thumb. When you're done, then suck on your thumb. And then you might feel better. But I think the best thing to do is to listen to the content I'm about to read, because that's what this is all about. Don't make it so personal. And don't make it personal. It's okay, really. It's okay. All right, so competence. And pretty competent. Just saying. It's fun. It's cute. All right. If you build it, they will come. Competence goes beyond words. Competence is the leader's ability to say it, plan it, and do it in such a way that others know that you know how, and know that they want to follow you. So says John Maxwell. John Gardner, who's a great author, leadership guy, he says, a society which scorns excellence in plumbing, because plumbing is a humble activity, and tolerates shoddiness in philosophy because it is an exalted activity, will have neither good plumbing nor good philosophy. Neither its pipes nor its theories will hold water. That's clever. Fanfare for a common man. Ben Franklin always thought of himself as an ordinary citizen. One of 17 children, Ben Franklin was the son of a tradesman, a candle maker, who was far from wealthy. He experienced a typical childhood. Ben Franklin attended school for only 2 years, and at age 12, he was apprenticed to his brother in the printing trade. Ben Franklin worked hard and lived a simple life, governing his actions according to a set of 13 virtues upon which Franklin graded himself daily. At age 20, Franklin started his own printing business. Had Franklin been content to work at this trade, his name would be little more than a footnote in Philadelphia's history. Yet Franklin lived an extraordinary life. He was one of the fathers of American independence and a great leader of the emerging nation. He co-authored the Declaration of Independence, and he later helped write the Treaty of Paris and the Constitution of the United States. He was the only man who signed all three. And he was selected to perform a difficult and dangerous secret diplomatic mission to Paris during the war to secure military and financial support for the revolution. What gave a northern tradesman the opportunity to exert so much influence among the wealthy, predominantly southern landholders who headed the war for independence, you ask? Well, Dr. Maxwell believes it was Franklin's incredible competence. Benjamin Franklin excelled at everything he touched for 7 decades. When Franklin started his own printing business in 1726, people believed Philadelphia could not support a third printer. But Franklin quickly established a reputation as the most skilled and industrious printer in town. But the Philadelphia tradesman was not content with only that accomplishment. Franklin's mind was curious, and he continually sought ways to improve himself and others. He expanded into publishing, his work including the noted Poor Richard's Almanac. He did extensive experiments with electricity and coined many of the terms still associated with electricity's use. He invented numerous items such as a pot-belly stove, the catheter, and bifocals. And when he traveled frequently across the Atlantic Ocean, Franklin took it upon himself to chart the Gulf Stream. His attitude toward life could be seen in an aphorism he wrote for his almanac. Hide not your talents. They for use were made. What's a sundial in the shade? The evidences of Franklin's talents were many. He helped establish Philadelphia's first library. He started the nation's first fire department. He developed the concept of daylight savings time. Kind of funny, we're not doing it anymore. All right. Anyway, and he held many posts serving the government. For the most part, Franklin was recognized for his ability. But sometimes Franklin had to let his competence speak for itself. During a time when he was working on improvements in agriculture, he discovered that plaster made grains and grasses grow better. But he had a difficult time convincing his neighbors about this discovery. So Ben Franklin's solution? When spring arrived, he went to a field close to a path, dug out some letters into the dirt with his hand, put plaster into the ruts, and then sowed seed over the whole area. As people passed that way in the following weeks, they could see green letters growing brighter than the rest of the field. They said simply, "This has been plastered." People got the message. Fleshing it out, we all admire people who display high competence, whether they are precision craftsmen, world-class athletes, or even business leaders. But the truth is that you do not have to be Fabergé, Michael Jordan, to excel in the area of competence. If you want to cultivate that quality, here's what you need to do. Number 1, you need to show up every day. Number 2, you need to keep improving. Number 3, follow through with excellence. And you know that some schools now are taking out the word excellence. Why? Because it intimidates the kids. What are you talking about? Of course, those same schools are probably starting something called multicultural math, where we're going to learn that in other cultures, 2 plus 2 is not 4. What are you... Anyway, I digressed. Number 4, accomplish more than is expected. And number 5, inspire others. Reflecting on it, where do you stand when it comes to getting the job done? Do you attack everything you do with fervor and perform at the highest level possible? Or is good enough sometimes good enough for you? When you think about people who are competent, you are really considering only 3 types of people. Number 1, those who can see what needs to happen. Number 2, those who can make it happen. And number 3, those who can make things happen when it really counts. When it comes to your profession, where do you consistently perform? Are you a thinker, doer, or a clutch player? The better you are, the greater potential for influence you will have with your people, and then bringing it home. To improve your competence, do the following. Number 1, get your head in the game. Number 2, redefine the standard. If you are not performing at a consistently high level, re-examine your standards. And number 3, find 3 ways to improve. And then finally, our daily takeaway. I read an editorial in Texas Business not long ago that said, quote, "We are truly the lost generation, huffing and puffing down the fast track to nowhere, always looking to do the dollar sign for direction. That's the only standard we recognize. We have no built-in beliefs, no ethical boundaries." End of quote. You're only good as your private standards. When was the last time you gave a task your absolutely best, even though nobody but you would know about it? Isn't that true? You know, when we're with other people, and we're the leader, they want us to be competent. They want us to have good character, and they want us to have good chemistry. It's kind of, I read Courageous Leadership by Bill Hybels, and he talks about those words, and he has this activity, and it's, something for you to think about. Do you want a competent doctor, or do you want a doctor that tells good jokes and maybe gets the surgery right every 2 times? He gets the surgery right. And then the 3rd time is like, oh no, what happened, Charlie? Do you want a competent doctor, or do you want a doctor who tells the truth sometimes? We want all 3. It's like a stool that you sit on. You want all 3 legs to be even so it's got no wobble to it, right? Character, competence, chemistry. See what you can do with those 3 words, and see if we can level out all the legs so you have stability on what you're sitting on. Begin with the end in mind. Every choice you make, including how competent you want to be, is you. You make the choice. Don't let anyone else make the choice for you. Seek first to understand and be understood. And finally, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I care about you. That's why I do this. I treat this as if my son, daughter, beautiful daughter-in-law, 2 grandsons were listening to this. This is a legacy. So when I die, they can look at it and go, I told you so, guys. All right. Have a great day. Thanks a lot for listening, everybody. Bye.